The dude I said I hated the most in the whole UFC is Dustin Jacoby because he sold me so bad on this one parlay, bro. I'll never forgive him for that. And I really do mean that shit. Like, fuck you, Dustin Jacoby. If you ever watch my videos, bro, fuck you. If you want to go head up, let me know. I'll meet you anywhere, anytime. It does not matter, bro. You'll probably knock my head off, but fuck you, bro. Yo, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel if you're not a new subscriber, and welcome to the motherfucking channel if you is a new subscriber. Hey, what to expect? Out of pocket, unfiltered type content. Obviously, you're coming for the content, but you're gonna stay for the good energy and good vibrations, like I always say, bro. We have a good ass time on the channel, and we diverse as fuck. We don't just focus on one type of content. I love a lot of things, so I'm covering everything. Whether it's a reaction video or just talking about it, it don't matter. We do it all here. And y'all can help me out by going in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about today's video and also future videos y'all would like to see me react to, talk about. It don't matter. Just let me know. And I interact with people too. So go in the comment section ASAP and let me know. Also, subscribe, bro. It's my rookie year. I'm new to this shit and I'm just trying to grow. So you subscribing, it helps the channel with the growth. And, you know, we're just trying to elevate. And I hope y'all also trying to elevate in your lives too. So, hey, appreciate you for the support like always. And without doing too much yapping, let's get into today's video. Also, sorry I was gone for so long. I have not uploaded in like a week or so, but I'm getting back to being consistent, all that stuff. But hey, like I said, without doing too much yapping, let's get into today's video. The most unreliable fighters 2024 in UFC. Y'all know how much I love UFC, bro. I'm a UFC fucking nut. And this is another, bro, slowly this is becoming my favorite MMA UFC content creator besides myself, obviously, on YouTube, bro. Bedtime MMA, that nigga is funny as fuck. I just came across this dude like not too long ago. I'm not gonna lie, maybe like a week or so ago. His videos be killing me, bro. I've not seen a lot of them, but slowly I'm just reacting to them shits, and you know, hopefully one day me and this nigga we get a fucking, you know, we link up type shit. I know this nigga's Australian. He funny as hell though. You feel me? Like his fucking impressions and just his videos. I love him because I could also break him down while I react to him. You feel me? But I'm gonna do my best bedtime MMA impression right quick before we start the video. What it do, bedtime crew? Hey man, tell me that was not on the spot, bro. I'm about to play it. Y'all can tell me if that sounded exactly the same. I know that nigga Australian, so it's hella funny, but yeah, let's get into today's video, bro.
What it do, bedtime crew? Hey man, listen, today I'm here to talk about the most unreliable UFC fighters. And this was spurred on when I was looking at the card. I mean, look at this absolute banger main event. We've got the perennial main event superstar.
I didn't even talk about it, bro. I know I'm yapping too much, but yeah, the most unreliable UFC fighters. Basically, I'm gonna call this shit the niggas, or the I was almost gonna say niggas. The fighters you do not want to put on a parlay. The fighters that will sell your fucking parlay, basically.
Jairzinho Rozenstruik, bro, has to train 5 rounds every single camp to fight for 30 seconds. And of course, the hype train himself, the human blob Gaziev, one of the greatest fighters to ever exist, bro, has one more UFC fight than me, and he's main eventing a fight night.
That shit crazy.
So, of course, I'm on the card this weekend as well, guys. I'm fighting Matt Schnell. Thanks for all the well wishes, but I'm gonna be talking about the UFC fighters that when you pick them, when you see
this guy Gaziev, bro. Also UFC, y'all bogus as fuck for that shit, bro. Y'all gave this nigga Gaziev a fucking main event of a fight night after one fight in the UFC, bro. This might have been the ultimate biggest fraud check I've ever seen in my fucking life, bro. This nigga basically quit in the 4th or 5th round or something because he was saying, oh, I can't see, even though he was his ass. If you were getting embarrassed by Jairzinho Rozenstruik, bro, quit, my nigga. Do not fight in UFC, bro. It's over for you. The first fight, he looked really, really good. This fight, bro, his gas tank sucks. He can't fucking wrestle. He can't take you down. He can't do shit, bro. And, yeah, man, if he doesn't get you out of there in the first fucking round, it's over, bro. He didn't even look impressive at all. It was really embarrassing. I'm going to do a video on that.
A card, you're rooting for them, but you just can't trust them to get it done or perform properly. Let's get straight into it. Flyweight division, Tim Elliott, dude. Tim Elliott is not this great fighter that you go, oh my god, I really want to pick this guy. You only pick Tim Elliott if you think it's going to be a fraud check, dude. And look at his record. It's basically a fucking coin flip every time. Either he completely fraud checks people, he out wrestles them, he's good, catches them in a nasty submission, looked good against Makayev as well, or he fumbles the bag every single time. Tim Elliott, you literally almost shouldn't be allowed to pick this guy. And there's a couple guys on this list that are similar that I feel like you just can't pick them. You're kind of just in the back of your mind like, oh, he might actually fluke this, he might win this, or you know, he might perform well and get this one done. Tim Elliott is a perfect example of a fighter that I can't trust him. Like, there's times where I wanted to pick him, but I'm like, I just can't pick him, dude. Because either he will win or he will fuck this up. So, Tim Elliott, welcome to the club, bro. Flyweight division, that's my pick. Let's move on.
Alright, if y'all don't know me, I'll let you know this right now. I really do not give a fuck about the flyweight division of men's. The men's flyweight division UFC, bro, is by far the worst division. It is not really that entertaining. I'm gonna keep it a buck, and maybe because these motherfuckers are just really, really small, and there's not really that many like fucking high level fighters in that division. Like I can name them like maybe like 3 to 5 guys in the fucking division. I love watching Manel Comp. Motherfuckers don't even like I don't mind Pantoja, but as a champion, motherfuckers don't even like him as a champion because he's so boring. I mean, the nigga has a terrible gas tank, but he's just gonna fucking wrestle you to death, and he has a crazy chin. Like, it's hella funny how this nigga gets it done. But, yeah, like, it's just not that many high-level fighters, so I don't really give a fuck about him. But Tim Elliott, I've seen a couple of his fights for show, and, yeah, I agree with this one. Not too much to say about this one.
The bantamweight division. How many times did I fuck up your parlay? Exactly. Cody Garbrandt, and I feel like that's going to happen again at 300. I just can't rely on my boy. I love Cody Garbrandt. I want him to beat Davison Figueiredo. But there was a stretch, dude, where it was like, all right, this is the one where he bounces back, and then he fucking chins himself trying to brawl with the guy, dude. So Cody Garbrandt, definitely an unreliable fighter, definitely a guy that you're worried about the entire time. Even if you pick him, right, like even against Kelleher, I'm like, you know what, I'm going to pick Cody Garbrandt. I think he's going to KO him. In the back of my head, I was like, dude, he could get chinned here and fuck this whole thing up. So I do think Cody Garbrandt fits into the unreliable kind of team because, man, this guy is one good right hand away from getting on the post fight.
No chin.
Bounce back. Exactly. Yeah. Like, you know.
Bro, the impressions are immaculate, bro. I love this nigga. I think that's why I love him so much, is because this nigga's fucking impressions are so funny.
You just can't fucking trust this guy to win. As much as you want him to win, in the back of your mind, you're worried as fuck. As soon as this guy steps foot in the cage, dude. Let's move on to a new recent addition.
Hey, I agree 100%, bro. I'm not going to say too much about this. Everything he said is basically what I was going to say anyways. If you're trusting Cody Garbrandt to fucking... If he's on your parlay, or you're trusting this man to get a dub in the year 2024, bro, you're cooked. You're fucking cooked. This nigga is just... He's a funny-ass fighter. This nigga will literally... He will literally have his opponent almost finished, and he'll start dancing in the fucking ring. This guy's so serious.
The squad, newest signing over here in the team, inconsistent. Yair Rodriguez, welcome to the league, buddy. This guy, literally, this fucking guy, dude. This fucking pipsqueak, man. Every time I pick this guy, he looks like shit, dude. Every time I'm like, you know what? Nah, Yair's not winning this shit, bro. Max is gonna beat this guy up. Max is gonna melt him, blah, blah, blah. Josh Emmett's gonna be a tough fight for him. Bro wants to turn into fucking prime Jose Aldo every time I don't pick him. But then when I'm like, you know what? Yeah, Yair Rodriguez can get this one done. Just, oh my god. Bro just melts like a fucking ice cream in the summer. Trust. Yair Rodriguez, definitely one of the most unreliable guys to get behind because, again, he is a good fighter. It's like the Tim Elliott and Cody Garbrandt. He is a good fighter. Like, there is reasons to pick Yair Rodriguez consistently, right? Or to think he's gonna go on a decent run. And then, you know, he just lets you down time and time again. When it matters most, bro is just missing that wide open 3-game winner. You just can't trust him anymore, especially when there's grappling involved. And for that reason, Yair Rodriguez, you have made the list, my brother. Yeah, dude, crazy entrance. Now, the next two, I have talked about.
All right, well, I'm not going to agree with him as much as I did with the first two. The Yair Rodriguez only weakness, bro, is this motherfucker... He just needs to learn how to fucking grapple and wrestle, bro. If he learned how to, not to like for his own self, because he's an elite striker, but if he learned how to do that just so he could stuff that shit, just so he could defend it anytime he's in those positions. Because once you take him to the ground, bro, you can literally hold this motherfucker down the whole fucking round, bro. This guy's like a chicken with his head cut off. So that's the only reason he's unreliable. If you put this man up against a grappler wrestler, he's cooked, bro. He's finished. But that's it. Other than that, he's an elite striker.
It is very recent in yesterday's video, to be honest, but I gotta be real. They fit this video perfectly, dude. I know I said I can fix their careers, but in the meantime, dude, picking Michael Chandler is so fucking stressful. Like,
fucking
like
ass.
the Dustin Poirier fight. I called it perfectly. I was like, dude, he's gonna be better than fucking Dustin Poirier. He's gonna beat Dustin Poirier, then he's gonna figure out a way to lose. That is what Michael Chandler. This is what he does. He's an alien, bro. Every time this guy literally knows exactly how to beat his opponent. He'll do it perfectly in the first round. Soon as round 2 hits, fucking, monkey mode activated, dude. He just goes on all fours. He's fucking crawling around trying to do suplexes, overhands over and over again, smiling as he's just getting 10-8'd. Michael Chandler, his fight IQ just makes him so unreliable. You cannot pick him to beat someone that he is literally better than in every way. Like, bro, dude, Michael Chandler, I feel like he's better than Dustin Poirier, but I would never pick him to beat Dustin. You know what I'm saying? Even the Tony fight, I was kind of like, you know what? He might fuck this up. He might be the guy to fuck this up, but I'm glad he didn't.
Tony's washed as well.
So Michael Chandler, definitely one of the most unreliable UFC fighters. This guy will let you down like an elevator. Trust. All right, Michael Chandler is my pick for lightweight.
How does this nigga do that?
Let's move on to the welterweight.
All right, the thing about Michael Chandler, I don't like Michael Chandler as a fighter. One, he's old as fuck, and he's just really, really stupid as a fighter. His wins in the UFC came across guys that were on fucking big losing streaks. His first win was against Dan Hooker, and then he won to beat Tony Ferguson. I don't think he's beat anybody else besides those two motherfuckers. You feel me? And yeah, I don't want to say too much about him. Like, I would never trust this thing. I would never pick him to win a fight. He only beats on, like, my thing is he just beats on bumps. That's what it seems like. And he doesn't really, I don't think he'd do good against comp. Like, even though he looks good in the beginning of fights, he'll come out crazy. And he also seems like he's more about trying to impress the fucking audience than actually trying to win the fucking fight. And his gas tank is ass, so. Yeah, that's Michael Chandler in a nutshell.
Kevin Holland, one of the most unreliable threw up a prayer type picks to make is a Kevin Holland KO. You're just as likely to get Kevin Holland getting laid on talking for 25 minutes as you are to get a Kevin Holland beautiful finish performance where he just looks actually really good. Like, major pause on all of that. But you know what I'm saying, dude. You're flipping a coin. You're either getting Kevin Holland highlight reel KOing somebody or tapping them the fuck out, and you go, oh my god, he's finally figuring it out. Or he just gets dominated and just, gets on the post. I don't really give a fuck, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what you get with Kevin Holland. How can you rely on this man? How can you pick this man and sleep well at night? I don't know. Even against Michael Chiesa, I picked him via DAS. I was shitting my pants when Michael Chiesa got a hold of him. I was like, bro, this guy's gonna fuck this up somehow. But Kevin Holland, I do think he can turn it around if he decides to actually, like, lock in and focus. Like I said in yesterday's video, if he lets me corner him, I will sort out all his fucking problems, dude. But in the meantime, let me win my fight against Matt Schnell. Let's get Kevin Holland through the MVP fight, and then maybe we can link up soon. But yeah, Kevin Holland, unreliable as fuck, dude. Unreliable.
Yeah, facts. He's not lying. Kevin Holland is definitely unreliable. The thing about this nigga Kevin Holland is, like, he's a decent fighter. I'm not going to say he's fucking elite. Like, his striking is really good. He's gotten better at grappling, wrestling. But, this motherfucker just likes to troll. He's one of those people who just like to fucking troll. He's just trying to show out for the fucking audience. Like, this nigga will literally just start talking and yapping and doing all this shit. He's really unserious. He does not take this shit as seriously as he should. Maybe he'd be a lot better if he did, but that's Kevin Holland in a fucking nutshell. He's enjoying it. It's fun to watch, though.
Middleweight division. Now, there's a couple of guys in here that are kind of goofy goobers, right? There's a couple of guys rolling around middleweight that just, they have no idea what they're doing, let alone any of us. Like, if you're trying to pick them, good luck, because they don't even know what they're doing. Their coach is just like, have fun. Just figure it out, dude. Just pull them out and see what happens. Like, good luck consistently betting on somebody at middleweight, dude. But there is one man that, again, like Tim Elliott, it should be illegal to pick this guy, because it's just never going to happen. Paul Craig, dude.
Oh.
Paul Craig. Literally, how can you sleep at night picking Paul Craig to win a fight? You can't.
I'm about to cook. Wait.
It has to be an upset. Every time Paul Craig wins, it has to be like, oh my god, he actually fucking won. You can't pick this guy, dude. It's just impossible. If you pick him, he will show up, roll for legs, and get chinned. This is what he does. This is his game, bro. And then when you get a matchup that, okay, logically speaking, I mean, carry the 1, minus the 2. Paul Craig should lose this fight pretty easily. He throws up a fucking triangle and hits that shit perfectly, dude. So Paul Craig, fight. Definitely one of the most coin flip, unreliable fighters in the UFC. He's a cool dude. I like him, and sometimes that influences me as well to kind of pick him, even when I know he's probably cooked. But
super
that's the most annoying part about Paul Craig in this video, dude. The unreliableness, like, it comes from, I don't know how to explain it. You feel like he's gonna lose the fight and then win if you're picking him. So the whole time you're like kind of holding out hope while you're just watching him do fucking nothing. And then he either does it when you don't pick him, or you pick him and you're like, okay, round 3, this is it, and he just fucking loses. So Paul Craig, definitely one of the better choices on this list. Let's move on to the light heavyweight.
Bro, if y'all know me, if y'all seen any of my like earlier videos, especially my before UFC videos, the first UFC video I ever did, the dude I said I hated the most in the whole UFC is Dustin Jacoby, because he sold me so bad on this one parlay, bro. I'll never forgive him for that. And I really do mean that shit. Like, fuck you, Dustin Jacoby. If you ever watch my videos, bro, fuck you. If you want to go head up, let me know. I'll meet you anywhere, anytime. It does not matter, bro. You'll probably knock my head off, but fuck you, bro. I want my fucking money back. I want my fucking leg back with you. But Paul Craig, I might have to put Dustin Jacoby to the side and move Paul Craig to that number 1 spot. The most unserious, unreliable motherfucking fighter in the UFC, bro. This guy, Paul Craig, is a fucking joke. And the thing is, I fucking like this dude. I actually enjoy, or I used to, but not no more, bro. I could not trust this man no more. This man's fighting style is so fucking annoying. Like, when you see him, like bro said, it's all about upsets. And it looks really good. Like, when you watch him, you're going to see this man get his fucking brains bashed in and then out of nowhere throw up a triangle or a fucking armbar. Because his jiu-jitsu and his submission game is elite. But, bro, his standing game is... I can't even say he has a standing game because he fucking doesn't. The whole fight from the beginning, he's just going to try to take you down. Or it doesn't even go for fucking takedowns because his takedown attempts are fucking trash. He going to get on the ground, lay on his back, and expect you to jump into fucking guard so he can try to get a submission out of you. But he don't even try to stand, bro. Like, it's embarrassing, my nigga. You got to do better. It's really, really fucking pathetic, bro. Find you a fucking new coach or something, but it's come on now. You're about to get out the UFC soon, fam. Like, it's getting bad. This man went from light heavyweight to fucking middleweight and still can't fucking figure it out, bro. Like, get some fucking hands, dude.
Vision. And, man, is that a Bang Energy tattoo? What the fuck are you doing? Let's move on. Johnny Walker, bro. Johnny Walker. Now, listen, I'm personally not a Johnny Walker, like, super fan. I'm not picking this guy every fight like everybody else. But I can understand it, dude. And I can see the frustration from these people that pick Johnny Walker expecting a highlight reel KO. And they just get an absolute masterclass of mid. Johnny Walker is another perfect example of a guy. When you're picking him, you're like, all right, you better do something fucking crazy in this fight. You know, I think this matchup might be the one. And then he just calf kicks at range and gets chinned. Right?
Literally,
that's what fucking happens, dude.
Magomed got him up out of there.
You know what? I don't think Johnny Walker's going to win this one. Flying knee, your guy you picked is face down on the canvas twitching. You feel like a fucking idiot. Johnny Walker is a perfect example of a fighter that is either a world beater, or you come in and you're like, oh my god, why did I pick this guy? And for that reason, I mean, if that isn't unreliable, I don't know what is, dude. That is my pick for light heavyweight division. And like I said at the start, this fight night got me thinking about one man in particular, and I've been listening to his song on Spotify non-stop. Jairzinho Rosenstrike, dude. Now I think
we'll get to Jairzinho in a second, but Johnny Walker, bro, man, this guy literally, like, I can't really blame, bro, because light heavyweight, they got some killers in light heavyweight, bro. Especially the top 10. Fuck the top 10, bro. Like, Carlos Ulberg, I'm not a big fan of him because I don't really like Izzy like that, and I don't really care too much for city kickboxing. They can suck my fucking dick. But, yeah, like, Carlos Ulberg is a good light heavyweight, and he's not even ranked yet, bro. You feel me? Like, light heavyweight got some killers, so I can't really blame Johnny Walker because his division is just pretty fucking stacked, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a pretty fucking good division, and, yeah, bro. But he has the intangibles, but he's another one of those, like, unserious fighters, so that's what I'll say about that, and, but, yeah, and he just be doing stupid stuff. Maybe don't have fucking Conor McGregor's coaches as your coach, bro. Maybe that might work out better for you, bro. Who knows? But that's how I feel about him.
Gonna beat Shamil Gaziev. Maybe a controversial pick. I feel stupid even saying that, even though it's completely possible. The reason Jairzinho Rosenstrike is here and not Derek Lewis or Curtis Blades, who I'm sure you guys are thinking about right now. Curtis Blades is so good at going on runs that gaslight you into thinking he's reliable. I can't put him here. I'm still under a spell.
Ass.
Someone said he's like a toxic ex you keep going back to. I still think there's a Curtis Blades title run going to happen.
Fuck,
so
Curtis
you might
Blades
be right,
ass.
bro. But Derek Lewis, you're not picking him because you think he's good. or you think he's better than his opponent, you're kind of like, all right, is this gonna be the fluke KO that gets him a title shot? You know what I'm saying? Like that's every Derek Lewis fight is just, okay, is this the one where he just chins the guy that's way better than him? Jairzinho Rozenstruik is not fighting very like elite competition, and he's losing to elite competition, but he beats pretty much everyone else, dude. And the thing about him is you can pick him and it makes sense. Like picking him against Gaziev makes perfect sense. Gaziev has one UFC title fight, one UFC fight, not a title fight yet, Jesus Christ. One UFC fight. He's kind of mid, like he gasses out pretty easily. He's a bit of an NPC Dagestani.
He's not even
Rozenstruik is
Dagestani.
either gonna chin.
That motherfucker's not even from Dagestan. This nigga's from Bahrain. And most people don't even know where the fuck that is, bro. He just looks like he's Dagestani, but he's not, bro. No Dagestani fighter would fight like that nigga. He's fucking trash.
Completely, or he's gonna go full Frozen Strike mode, full Woodley mode. Not the leaked video. I'm talking about when he fights. Full Woodley mode and just stand against the cage.
Not the video is crazy.
It's impossible to fucking predict. Even though you, like, on paper, like Anthony Smith, he should win this fight, dude. He should win this fight. But I just can't rely on this guy. I almost want to pick Gaziev just because I'm like, Rozenstruik will fuck this up somehow. And for that reason, this is one of the most unreliable guys in the company. Because then when I don't pick him, he looks good. And then when I pick him, it's like he forgets how to fucking strike, dude. So, Rozenstruik, one of the most unreliable, unpredictable UFC fighters there is, especially when you're making picks. These are my choices of the most unreliable UFC fighters in my experience as picking fights. Let me know what fighters have let you down. What fighters can you...
Bro, this man Gaziev made this nigga Rozenstruik literally look like a fucking world beater, bro. That's so bad. But for... No, bro. For fucking... heavyweight, bro, I'll probably say it's either Derek Lewis or fucking, I don't fucking know, Curtis Blades, bro. I don't think highly of all three of them niggas. All three of them niggas are ass to me. Curtis Blades is just a knockout artist. But he can't really do much else. And if he doesn't knock you out, you could probably win that fucking fight and gas him out. And Rozenstruik, bro, he kind of fucking fell off. But I don't know. I don't really give a fuck about these niggas. It is what it is. End of the video. And if y'all enjoyed, let me know. And if y'all want to see more of this shit, or what other else UFC kind of content, let me know. And also, don't forget to subscribe, join the family. But until next time, peace the fuck out.